Live from Indianapolis, this is Countdown to Kickoff.
Big Road Dog.
Coming up, riding a 4-game win streak, the Colts head to Cincinnati to face the Bengals with playoff implications on the line.
Yeah, we won 4 in a row, but no one cares anymore. It's all about this week, and that's where our focus is on Cincinnati.
Shotgun snap. Looks to his right. In the end zone throws Michael Pittman. Touchdown! Touchdown, Michael Pittman!
Michael Pittman Jr. continues to put this offense on his back and is playing his best football at the right time.
I love watching him compete, because he just plays all phases of the game. Like, he'll go in there and make tough blocks. He's going to catch the ball and get those tough yards, too. Like, he's just a good guy to have his teammate.
Grover Stewart returns today after serving a 6-game suspension. How big of a boost will he be for this defense the rest of the way? Chuck Pagano will join the show live to talk about that.
And the Colts block it. It's blocked, picked up by the Colts. Grant Stewart running the other way with a touchdown for the Colts special teams.
Sliding into Week 14, feeling good. Countdown to Kickoff starts now. Live from Indianapolis, this is Countdown to Kickoff. Coming up, the curse on the coast continued last week, and the Colts will try and bounce back today at home against the Cleveland Browns.
You got to move on. You got to treat losses and wins the same way. Reflect on them. Feel what you feel from them, but then, it's all about that next week.
Minshew, here comes the blitz. Throws off his back foot into the end zone, and he throws it up, and it's picked off.
Despite his 4-turnover game against the Jaguars, the Colts are confident with Gardner Minshew as QB1 the rest of the season.
They call it Minshew magic, but it's because he prepares. He prepares like a true professional, and that's why he's able to do what he can on the field.
As for Anthony Richardson, how important are the next couple of months for his development off the field? Chuck Pagano will join the show live to talk about the future of the franchise.
Fires it left side into the end zone. Josh Downs, touchdown!
The only thing better than your first career touchdown catch, Countdown to Kickoff, which starts now.
Colts receiver Michael Pittman Jr. made the most of his contract year. 109 catches, over 1,100 yards. Those numbers might not have been as big if Pittman didn't go ask head coach Shane Steichen for more targets in October.
Shane was like, all right, and then that's pretty much how it went. He kept that promise. He just gave me that trust, and he basically gave me the keys to run this offense, and I don't take that lightly.
The numbers he put up, the consistency he played with, the toughness he played with, got a ton of respect for him as a football player, and he's meant a lot to this organization and a lot to this city.
Pittman cemented himself into Colts history as one of the most impactful receivers of the franchise.
Looks to his right. In the end zone throws Michael Pittman. Touchdown! Touchdown, Michael Pittman!
But his future in Indy is still uncertain.
I've loved my 4 years here, but I wouldn't be doing my due diligence if I didn't explore every option.
Pittman tests the waters with these numbers in mind. These are the top paid NFL receiver salaries, topping out with Miami's Tyreek Hill at $30 million a year. If Pittman can't get that kind of cash, the Colts could franchise tag him, which right now is estimated to be worth almost $21 million a year. Pittman doesn't hate that idea.
The franchise tag, I don't think anybody'd be displeased with $23 million, but do I necessarily want to play on one? No, I do not want to play on a tag, but you can use that to work towards a long-term deal as well.
Pittman would have the promise of quarterback Anthony Richardson's return as well.
When Anthony gets back, I think our RPO game will probably be the most dangerous in the NFL.
Touchdown! Touchdown, Michael Pittman!
No matter what happens in free agency, Pittman has earned the respect of his teammates.
The toughness he shows, the type of teammate he is, I don't know why you wouldn't want him in your building. I know I would.
Free agency begins March 15th. Angela Morian, Wish TV, wishtv.com, and like us on Facebook.
Unbelievable,
Matt Gay had a day.
I couldn't tell you what happened. I don't remember the snap, the hold. I kind of just snap goes and I go, and then I'm looking up and I see the ball.
The Colts kicker made history on Sunday, becoming the first kicker to make 4 field goals of 50 or more yards in a game in NFL history. That, of course, included his game-winning 53-yarder in overtime.
When I'm not thinking about anything, I'm just back there kicking, and it means I'm fluid and I'm just going and I'm reacting as opposed to thinking.
It's not the first time that Gay has made history. This offseason, he signed the largest ever free agent deal for a kicker, and on Sunday, he earned that money.
Certain things that, you know, you're going through hardships or the time in Tampa and things like that when you don't really understand why, but when you look back, it all makes sense.
It was Matt who put the team on his back. It was a 50-yard. So thank you, Matt. I appreciate you, buddy. Matt Gay is him. He's him.
Snap, hold, everything, protection. It's a good win for the team.
His teammates are confident in him as well. As nervous as fans may have been for each kick, the players knew that Gay had it under control.
Hey, that boy was nailing them. You know what I mean? When you got to look, people underestimate the power of the kicking game. And I think Matt proved everybody his worth today, for sure.
That is incredible. I mean, he saved the day. Superhero cape, you know, like just like he just did it all today.
Yeah, I'm happy that he's with us, man. And I've known him since he was on the Rams and stuff, so we've been friends for quite a while. And once it was opportunity to shine, I knew that he was going to make that kick.
It's always good to have a kicker you can trust. In Baltimore, Andrew Chernoff, Wish TV, wishtv.com, and like us on Facebook.
Brush screen, hit the screen, and pull up. Riley Shellhammer is a name to remember.
She may still be in middle school, but she's playing like a professional. Riley Shellhammer has shined from the moment she got on a basketball court.
I mean, I've just been watching basketball for so long because my parents introduced me to it. They've been in the game for a long time, and I just knew that's the point I wanted to get to.
I've coached her since she's been in the first grade, and ever since that first season, she would do things on the court or see things that as a coach I didn't see.
Yep, shot. You got a shot right. Transition 3, baby. Yes, ma'am.
Her trainer, Courtney Delks, a former Miss Indiana basketball, saw that same potential.
I put her through workouts, the same workouts I'd put a professional player through or a high-level college, and she's able to do it at a high efficiency. I got your brush, hit the screen. And stick it. Yes, ma'am. She has the it factor, and she puts the work in. Buckets.
She's 13 and already has a Division I offer from Valparaiso. Shellhammer's not just impressing everyone here in Indiana, she has impressed the whole country. She'll represent Team USA in the United World Games this month. That phone call is one her dad won't soon forget.
I got a phone call from Chris Hansen, who started ESPN Hoop Girls, and he was like, hey, I have a 16U team that's going overseas. I'd like Riley to play on it. I said, Chris, she's 13. He goes, I know. He goes, she would be very good for this team. Love to have her.
I was honestly shocked. Like, I didn't expect it at such a young age. I mean, maybe in the future, but now I was just in shock, and I knew that I was going somewhere.
To represent your country doing anything is a huge accomplishment. So to get that phone call for a 13-year-old to play and compete on a 16-year-old team is nothing short of amazing.
Yep. Restring.
Expect to see a lot more of Riley Shellhammer.
Europe's not ready.
Angela Morian, Wish TV, wishtv.com, and like us on Facebook.
From Indianapolis, this is All Access Indy, the 500. Coming up, Scott McLaughlin will start on the pole for the 108th running of the Indianapolis 500.
Relief more than anything, because you just knew that you did 4 amazing laps, but just ultimately it was just like a proud moment.
McLaughlin will be joined on the front row by his Penske teammates, Will Power and Joseph Newgarden.
The speed at this track comes from a year-long effort. It's never across this month.
The field of 33 is set, and we'll take a look at each row of the starting grid. And look out for Kyle Larson, who will be making his first Indy 500 start.
Really cool. It's gone much better than I ever could have anticipated or ever hoped. So just proud of everybody at Aero McLaren.
Drivers, start your engines. All Access Indy, the 500, starts now.